everyone, it's Miss Laura from the Upper Marion Township Library coming to you live with another Scientist Society program. Today we're doing fireworks in a jar, and this is such a cool idea. I thought it was perfect for the week of 4th of July because everyone loves fireworks, and we're going to create something a little bit different than what we expect to see in the night sky, but just as awesome. So today's experiment, we're going to need a clear glass jar because you want to be able to see your fireworks. This is filled about 3/4 of the way with warm water. Then you'll need a small bowl, and in this bowl you have 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. We're using canola oil. You can use vegetable oil, some sort of a cooking oil. You don't need it to be a nice, fancy, expensive one because we're not eating this, right? You'll also need food coloring, and you'll need specifically this type of food coloring. You cannot use the gel food coloring for this experiment because it's just not going to work the way this stuff does. And then you'll need a spoon or a fork to mix your colors. So let's get started. We're going to move a few things out of our way. So first we're going to take our food coloring, and these ones always come, in the same type of pack. They've got red, yellow, green, and blue. And you want a couple drops of almost every color I would expect into your oil. And it doesn't matter, this is not actually going to get mixed together. You won't see it combine with the oil, so it won't turn into that ugly like brownish green color when you combine all the colors together. You just want to put in a couple drops of each color. I'm doing about, 5 drops maybe. I'm just trying to mix them around so they're all over the place. And last color. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. Right now it literally looks like polka dots in my bowl, if you can see that. They're just kind of hanging out in the oil. And that has to do with density. So now we're going to mix this up. And what it's going to do is, although it doesn't mix the colors realistically into the oil, it makes them really, really tiny droplets, okay? So now it looks like itty bitty confetti. So it's all mixed into that. Now, we're going to very carefully pour our oil into our jar of warm water. Here we go. You can do it nice and slowly. And your water is going to end up on the bottom, and your food coloring is going to, mixed in the oil, is going to end up on the top. Now we're just going to be a little bit patient, and we're going to watch and wait. And if you can see this, I'm going to try and put my hands up here. Can you see the food coloring? It's starting to make fireworks through our water. Do you see how cool that is? That is so neat. It's kind of just raining firework colors into your water. This happens. This is it's a science experiment, so we're going to learn a little bit about science today. This happens because the oil has less density than the water does, so it floats to the top. But the food coloring is more dense than the oil, so as it settles in the oil, it starts to then permeate the water, and then it mixes into the water. So that's the density aspect of it. But look at how neat this is. If I move my hand, you can still see the colors are still combining at the bottom. They're still falling. So that is our fireworks in a jar experiment for the 4th of July. I hope you have a great time figuring out all the cool stuff you can do with this. Try it with one color, try it with all 4 colors. However you want to do this activity is the right way to do it, which is awesome. It's really simple, a really easy experiment to do, and will keep you busy for a couple minutes trying to figure out exactly what happens there. As usual, we'd love to see your creations, so take a picture while you're doing it or a video. Tag us on social media at UMT Library. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and we are on Twitter, so go ahead and do that. And make sure you tag us using the hashtag as well, hashtag UMTLReads. That's what we're using for this summer's program. So make sure you do that so we can see all of your creations. We hope you're having a safe and happy summer. We hope to see you soon. Bye, everyone.